Hey YouTube, it's Libra Finesse here. Want to say welcome to all my subscribers. And even if you're not a subscriber and you just stop by to check out the content on my channel, I hope you enjoy it. Welcome. I hope that you eventually subscribe, like, and share the videos with everybody. I appreciate all the love. Mainly the emails have been hilarious. Shout out to the Ghetto Nun. Her channel was Am I Trippin' or Not Tarot. She emailed me and just told me she liked the content of my channel and she gave me some pointers on some other things to do. Super dope chick. I love her channel. Like, her videos just keep me laughing. She's entertaining, informative. She's a real chick. Check her out. It's Am I Trippin' or Not Tarot. Today I want to talk about, I guess, just chilling, like, not necessarily in a dating sense. Okay, let me start over. So yesterday I was listening to the Guys Next Door podcast, one of their many podcasts. Check them out. Shout out to Fly Rye, Mouse Jones, Mac Wiles. They're super dope dudes, hella real. I listen to a lot of their content. So yesterday I was listening to one of their podcasts. It was a newly published one too. I have to go back and look at the name of it. But like midway, they were talking, conversating like they usually do. And then midway, they had a dude from Instagram on there, Bruv Man from the Fifth Flow. I've checked out some of his content on Instagram. Super dope dude, positive. Just wow. Just straight wow. So they get into this scenario about dudes backing their dick out. It had me weak. So they set up this whole scenario. Like, you're chilling and a dude just, y'all watching TV, and it's not necessarily somebody that you're dating. It's just somebody like maybe you're cool with, or you guys are getting to know each other, but you guys really haven't, I guess, put a title with what you're doing yet. I know many people who do that. So, like, they were like, okay, say you're the chick, you sitting on the couch, y'all watching a movie, you're tuned into the movie. And next thing you know, you look over and he backed his dick out. Like, I'm like, and they're like, what do you do at that point? And I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm weird. Like, I can't, I have to look at you that type of way. I have to want you in that type of way. Like, for somebody to just, like, say we cool friends and, we hanging out, blase, squaze, and I'm at your house and we chilling. Like, we just chilling. Nothing sexual going on, nothing. Sorry, I just heard the thunder and it scared me. But we're chilling. And the next thing I know, your dick is out? Bruh, bye. Like, come on now. To me, that's some shit that a dude in high school would do because he don't know how to ask for what he want yet. To me, that's like, oh, you asking for something, but you don't really know if you want it, or you asking for it in a physical sense because you're too afraid to ask for it in a verbal sense. That's how I look at it. Like, I know men would look at it different because I know if I'm chilling here with somebody and I just come out the room asshole naked or titties popping out, I feel like dudes would jump on that. Like, and I'm not saying every man is like that. But most men would just jump on it like, shit, I've been waiting for this, like, type of thing. But women, most women, not all, but me personally speaking, if I'm not looking at you like that and I know we're just completely friends, I'm like, bro, you don't put your dick away? Like, ain't nobody here for that? The fuck? Like, like, I'm weird like that. Like, weird things turn me on and then weird things turn me off. So I'm the type of person, like, the same thing that would turn me on one day would turn me off the next day. It's all in your mood. It's all in what I'm feeling, what I'm doing, what kind of day I've had, where my mind is mainly. That's how I feel like those type of moves need to be approached. You need to make sure that that person is feeling you. You need to get in that person's headspace before any body parts are shown or fluid is exchanged. You need to get into that person's headspace, because I'll be looking at you like, put your dick away and so we can finish the movie, please and thank you. Like, and then the way that they describe backing it out of your pants, I'm like, oh gosh, we are not pulling a 74 Cadillac out of the garage. Fine God. Big body. No, but just the way they were talking about backing it out, I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, it's hilarious because when you're in the moment, when you're in the mood, I've done that before. I've done that to a guy, backed it out for him, but for a person just to do it and you don't even know if y'all going there, you don't even know if this person looking at you like that, like, that's a bold ass move, bruh. Put your dick away. Keep your dick away, please and thank you, until I alert you for it. No, but I didn't call for your dick, so it shouldn't even be answering nothing right now. Like, like, I think that's just bold as hell. But dudes are different. They talked about, okay, okay, even in a dating sense, you're on a date. Dude picked the place, they said. Dude paid for it. You didn't even finish your food. You left it there. You didn't take it home. You left it because you were so full. And then y'all get back to his place or your place, and then you notice his dick out. Excuse me, hold on. Just because you pay for my meal doesn't mean I don't like obligatory sex. I don't like you feeling like, oh, I'm obligated to give you me because you bought me surf and turf. Or I'm obligated to give you me because you did something nice for me. Like, that's, no. And I know in life things are tit for tat. A lot of people look at, hell is give and take in the world. But, not you can't assume the same thing with everybody. Some women are like, yeah, hell yeah, he bought me that steak dinner. I'm about to bust so wide open. Not me. It needs to be a vibe. It needs to be chemistry there. Like, I can go eat steak dinner with anybody. That doesn't mean I'm going to give you some. Like, what the fuck? To me, that is so stupid to feel like someone owes you because you did something nice for them. Like, and especially with sex. To me, sex is something that is important to me. It means a lot to me. It's not something that I'm like, oh, I'm going to go bust it open on Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, Mike, Ralph, Joe, Jermaine, Tito. No. Sex should be looked at something as sacred. I'm not saying as sacred as in the biblical days or where the hell they was busting it open too, but I'm just saying sex should be looked at something that is, I don't even want to say earned or deserved at that point. It's just something mutual within two people, that are feeling a certain type of way for each other. I don't feel like one person should feel like, oh, I did for you, so you should give to me. That's obligatory. Don't make me feel like I'm obligated to have sex with you or bust it wide open for you, because I feel like my stuff is precious, and I feel like every woman should feel like that. Your vagina, your body parts are special. And you shouldn't just be handing that shit out like a motherfucking sample stand like I said, a sample stand at Costco or Sam's Club. You're not supposed to just be handing that shit out like flyers on the street to every motherfucker that you see the whites of their eyes. I don't believe in that. And one of my girlfriends was like, oh, you got that traditional mindset on sex and relationships and stuff. And in some ways I do, but in other ways I don't. Hell, I didn't have sex on the first night once, so I guess the traditions went out the door then. I can't sit here and be like, oh, I only believe in and I don't believe in but that would be hypocritical. But I feel like just because I didn't do that just because he bought me dinner or we had been talking on the phone, all that week. I didn't do that for that. I didn't give it up feeling like I owed him anything. I gave it up feeling like, okay, this is what I want to do right here, right now, today. I felt like that's what I wanted to do. And then if that's different too, if you on a date and y'all vibing and he making you feel good and that's what you choose to do, so be it. But don't let that choice be, oh, because he did this for me. He picked the place. He paid for the meal. He picked me up. He opened my door. He pulled my chair out. Don't let that be the reason why. Let you be the reason why you want to give it up. His actions, okay, yeah, they may be like the butter on the biscuit or the icing on the cake. You know, that's different, and I get that. But when it comes to giving of yourself, I don't feel like a steak dinner is cutting it for me, honey. Any meal, nothing should cut it or make you feel obligated to the point where you like, oh, I think I better give it up to him because he did X, Y, and Z. And men too, don't be backing your dick out because you bought a bitch a steak dinner and now y'all at the house chilling and, you know, you haven't even known her long. This may be y'all first or second time hanging out, chilling, dating, whatever you want to call it. And y'all on the couch and your dick sitting right next to you on the couch. That's not cool. Some women, you know, depending on the width, length, girth, they all over it. But other women would look at that like, okay, what are you saying? Use your words, honey. You want, like they say in the song, you want to fuck, speak up. Say something. Don't just secretly back your dick up out your pants or whatever while I'm in tune to the movie, and then I look over and you and him looking at me and I'm looking at y'all like, where the fuck, hold on, did I miss something? That's not cool. But again, I can't speak for everybody. I just know how I feel about it. And if I'm not feeling you, if I'm not looking at you in that type of way, if we're just friends, that's a whole nother topic too. Men and women just being friends. If we're just friends, I feel like you didn't cross the line because we're just friends. We're just friends. But people know when they're in the friend zone. People know. And then some people try it. They push it. You know, they try to push it to the limit to do other things. But if we chilling and we done had a good night, and if you don't know, I feel like questions need to be asked before you just backing body parts out of clothing. Ask some questions to see where that person is at. Ask some questions like, hey, you know, we've been knowing each other for a long time, blah, blah, blah. How do you feel about me? Ask those type questions after you have some drinks or something. I mean, so you might get the answer you're looking for. You might not. The shit might remain set in stone. We're just friends. But I feel like that is not necessarily disrespectful, but it's like, hold on, you don't even know how I feel about you to be pulling your dick out. Like, I guess men would think it's funny. Some men would, not all men, but some men would think it's funny. And then you even have some men that if a woman, you know, he chilling in her house after dinner or whatever, she come out asshole naked, he like, oh no, I don't want that from you right now. You know, it may come in the future, but I don't want it from you right now. Like, you gotta respect everybody's where everybody is at in their journey of life. If you got a respectable man and he don't want to fuck you right away, he want to get to know you, cool. You got a man that want to fuck you right away and then get to know you, okay, cool. You got a man that want to fuck you right away and really not get to know you, he just want to know what the pussy like, cool. That's all. What category do you fall in? That's what you need to ask yourself. What category do I fall in? Because if you cool with going to dinner with a motherfucker and if him backing his dick out is the check mark, the green light, the sign to say, okay, let's fuck. Okay, I guess y'all both on the same wavelength. I like words. Tell me what you want to do. Don't just pull some dick out and expect me to be like, oh, okay, this is what we doing. No, talk to me. I'm 36 years old. Talk to me. Let me know. That's what babies do. Point at shit. They point at juice and fucking cereal on the refrigerator. No. You're not a kid. Use your words. Use your words, people. That's all I'm saying. So let me know. Share your mind with me in the comments below. Let me know how you feel about people backing their body parts out. I guess we can't even call this chilling. I guess we can call it the back out. How do you feel about that? To each his own. You know, no judgment here. If that's your way of communicating, if that's your whip a pill way of communicating, so be it. Me, I'm verbal. Talk to me. Let me know what you want to do. And I might want to do it too. But you would know by just pulling your dick out, because that's not how I respond to things. I'm not going to respond to that. A bitch like me, I'll sit on the couch and act like I don't even see it. I'll have tunnel vision like a motherfucker. We could be watching Barney. I don't give a shit what's on TV. I'll have tunnel vision like a bitch. Like, and I'll get my shit and leave. Like, bro, you tried it. You really tried it. Like, I'm saying get to know where that person is. Get to know how that person feels about you. Don't ruin a good thing. You know, you might really like this girl and you want to get to know her, but then you done backed your dick out and she looking at you like, damn, this motherfucker don't know how to use his words. All he had to do was say, you know, come on to me passionately, or throw some hints out there, besides some verbal hints, besides you know, flopping your meat out. That's everybody is different. Get to know people. Take the time and get to know people. And most importantly, take the time to get to know yourself. It's Libra Finesse, y'all. Take care.